Yo, 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 hey guys, Rowan here, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. We are the Dark Lord of Looting. Something dark side. Something completely. Oh yes, we have embraced the dark. Turbo left on mining tunnels is sealed. Alright. Grab some free components here. Now we've got this cylinder over here. I'm not going to touch it right now. Okay. So... first off, I do think we want to make a better sword here. Yeah, we can make a vibro sword. And then we're going to need some pieces and parts to equip on our vibro sword. See, this is just straight up an improvement here. Yeah, we're not using it in the offhand, so don't really lose anything there. We've got an ionite edge already here to equip on this. Alright. Let's go ahead here. I think we are going to want... we don't want to burn through all of my components here. So... let's focus on some cheap stuff here. Yeah, I think an ion cell is probably the right call here. A Zabrak grip. Lose a little bit of defense, but we gain bonus to hit, bonus damage, which compensates for my weak strength. Okay. Perfect. Assemble that. Fantastic. And then we've got our miner's uniform here. Now, fun fact, it can only use the armor ply plating Mark II. A bunch of armors, for some reason, can only use this one. So we're going to make one. And then it only likes environmental underlays or biorestorative underlays. Again, I don't want to burn through a lot here. So we'll make just a cheap environmental underlay here. That way we keep plenty of components here. Yeah, see, we can't even use this armor weave underlay that we have. Okay. Get a little bit of bonus stealth, though. Alright, perfect. Now we are going to have some enemies to fight here. So we're going to have to deal with that. Alright. Droid smashing. Okay, I think the red ones can fire explosives. him on difficult. Kind of getting wrecked there. Good start. Good start. Alright. Yeah, these guys are there we go. Much more impact. Okay, there's a bunch of enemies down there. Force field cuts the fuel depot off from the hangar bay, but you don't see a way to open it or get around it. Okay. Minor sonic detonator for us. Or we're just gonna go straight for the maintenance droid here. Now, I've read if they toss their grenade, we don't get it. I don't know if that's true. Gonna see if I can... Maybe I can sneak up on it, actually. Oh, I don't have a stealth belt. Never mind. Alright, let's try super speed here. And I'm just immediately tossing that. Okay, super speed. Let's try stunning this guy. Yeah, you already tossed it. I don't know, maybe we can close the distance here really quick. Okay. He didn't use it, and we did get an extra sonic detonator. For what that's worth. Droid testing. That's not even spelled. It's not a word. Well, I didn't check to see if I still got it. Anyway. Let him... Yeah, throw your thing. It quite literally did not matter. Good. I'm glad I used my time wisely. These guys are a little scary. And I think there's a repair bot around the corner, too. Ow. Ow. Droids hurt. So, doors, locking mechanisms, damaged beyond repair. You need to blast open a mine. Yeah, except we have this sweet plasma torch. Let's save a mine. No reason. And that's a security door, which means lockpick skill. Which means it is going to stay locked for now. Please don't die to this guy. I'm not loving how low my health bar is. drop nothing? Doesn't seem like it. Maintenance droid down. I am in an extreme amount of trouble here. Okay. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Yeah. We heal outside of combat, so that's good. This is my life. I live here now. I just need enough that I'm not going to immediately die to this thing. Yeah. Alright. Let's go. Ow. We didn't die immediately. We're just almost dead. Mostly dead. Close to dead. Yeah, this is what I get when I have, like, no stats. But my weapon upgrades are coming through. Okay, we need to kill these mines from a distance. If they blow up on us, we don't get the experience we want. Gonna have a hard time hitting them. Probably should have upgraded some pistols here too. Alright. A little bit more experience there. Okay. Got one more mine to deal with. Perfect. Not at all terrifying. Okay, and the security door is where we're trying to get through. Okay, we're not going to touch this maintenance station yet. We're not going to loot that yet either. If you don't go up here, you won't actually open this. So it is possible to miss getting this unlocked. So, fun fact. I missed what he said there. Glad you survived the tunnels. Deal that guy eventually here.
Found anything?
Just checking to make sure you haven't made a run for it.
Found anything?
Not yet. Still looking. I'll be back.
Found anything?
I found a talkative protocol droid down in the fuel depot.
Yeah? Did you blow it up?
No, thought about it though.
Yeah, well, watch your back. Droids can't be trusted.
And you can?
Look, I could have let you rot in those mining tunnels, and all I get from you is backtalk. You know what? I don't trust you. For all I know, you could have caused all this trouble. In fact, you did just by being a Jedi. So before you start accusing me of anything, Jedi, maybe you better take a look at what you've done.
Never mind, stay here and complain. I've got exploring to do.
Found anything?
I'm talking to protocol droid. Why would I do that?
Because droids can't be trusted.
And you can?
Look, I could have let you rot in those mining tunnels, and all I get from you is backtalk. You know what? I don't trust you. For all I know, you could have caused all this trouble. In fact, you did just by being a Jedi. So before you start accusing me of anything, Jedi, maybe you better take a look at what you've done.
Alright. The miners may still be alive. They're trapped in the dormitory section.
So they are still alive. But the dormitory comm isn't picking up anything. Is there any way to get to them?
None that I know of.
There may be some emergency route to get to them. Still, maybe we should leave them where they are and try to get to the hangar. If they wanted to sell you to the exchange, we should make a clean getaway while we can.
So here's some more dark side. That's not a bad idea. If I can get to the hangar without them, I will.
My feelings exactly. The sooner we're off this orbiting minefield, the better.
I need to open an airlock, but it's sealed with voice print protocol by the maintenance officer.
Voice print? Great. That means he'd have to speak the code. And he's dead, right?
It looks that way.
There's ways to beat voice prints, though. If you can get samples of his voice and the right words, you should be able to fake the voice print code, if you know what it is. You know, I overheard the maintenance officer getting chewed out by the security officer. You might want to check the security office on this level and see if there's any voice samples stored in the logs. And maybe there's samples of the code in the maintenance officer's holologs, if you can find a way to record them.
Miners may still be alive. They're trapped in dormitories.
So they are still alive. But the dormitory comm isn't picking up anything. Is there any way to get to them?
None that I know of.
There may be some emergency route to get to them. Still, maybe we should leave them where they are and try to get to the hangar. If they wanted to sell you to the exchange, we should make a clean getaway while we can.
Alright, some sweet dark side. Adam suggests that if you had a recording device, you might be able to record fragments of the maintenance officer's voice from holologs and play it back to break the code. All you need is a recording device. Maybe there's one in the fuel depot area. Alright. We're gonna go pop on over, say hi to Kreia. It's good also not to be on the verge of death anymore. Appreciate that improvement in my situation here.
Yes? What have you found?
I keep hearing your voice as I explore this place.
Ah, yes, I noticed that as well. It may be that our proximity during our long slumber may have had unforeseen consequences.
Unforeseen consequences.
We seem to be able to speak without speaking. Perhaps this effect will pass with time.
What if it doesn't pass?
Then hope that we have little to say to each other, lest it prove distracting.
I don't care. Just stand on my head. Got it?
I have little choice, and neither do you. It is an advantage to us both, and I suggest we make use of it.
Stay here and be quiet.
Yes?
Just checking to make sure you're alright.
I am recovering. Your concern is noted, but not necessary. Keep your mind on the present. I sense trouble here.
As helpful as your cryptic warnings are, why don't you find some way to make yourself useful?
When I have recovered, I will do what I can to help you. You needed rescuing once, and I am prepared to rescue you again if the need arises.
We'll see who needs rescuing. Just stay out of my way.
Yes? I am recovering. Your concern is noted, but not necessary. Keep your mind on the present. I sense trouble here.
Enough of the lectures. I'm not some Padawan, alright?
Not anymore, no. But again, that is a discussion for another time.
Alright, I'll keep exploring. Okay. I'm gonna do some testing, folks. And I'll see ya on the flip side of the dark side. Oh, let's save here. Let's see. Onward bound. Alright, see you there. And we're back. So I did some testing, and there's something interesting I want to show you folks. So, let's go ahead first here. Actually, we'll show you option 1 here. I still can't figure out why I have 5 experience less than some of the information I was looking at, but hey. Yeah, patient treatment. Okay. So we're gonna do that. And we'll actually go through all of it in a little bit here. Alright. So we're going to... Oh, do I not have the, Okay. I don't have the actual item here that I need. We'll go get that. So, apparently, if you do this in a particular order, you end up with more experience, which is very strange. So grab all that. Yep.
Greeting.
So we're gonna pretty much do everything the same here. Except for just a slight variation in order here. So with this option, we don't touch that console here. So that's what we're doing right now. We're playing Don't Touch the Console. Okay, we're gonna do this.
So, yes.
Okay, more experience. Now we'll make a little test save here to demonstrate what we've learned. Okay. Test. Alright. We're gonna check the system ID signature.
When the dock.
Access this.
When the dock.
Okay. We'll do all this. Okay, check that. Comm system, nothing. Okay.
Mate.
Alright. I think I was supposed to actually... I think I messed up a little bit.
Greeting.
No. Okay. A little bit messed up what I was doing there. Okay, hold on.
Finish my
Oh, alright.
when the
Do
dock.
this.
Finish.
Okay, maintenance
the dock.
logs, yeah. And then subroutines, yeah. Check this. Check that. Comm system, yep. It's not what I wanted to do. I'm messing up my demonstration here. It'll make sense in a moment here.
When the dock.
There's method to the madness as long as I don't mess it up. Trust me on this. Okay. I really do have a plan here. I just keep clicking on the wrong stuff. I'm trying to go fast, and then I'm going too fast. Cameras. Okay, system ID signature. Okay. So now we're going to go. We're going to go trick this guy here. Alright, and then we'll get bonus experience. Okay. And we'll come here, we'll enter voice print code, we'll open the door airlock here. So, we are sitting at 11,305 experience. Okay. You might be like, well, Rowan. Okay. Cool.
Emergency lockdown.
What's the difference here? Okay. So we're gonna do things in a slightly different order. We're gonna end up with 100 less experience. And I don't know why. Could be why I have 5 less experience than I should. Is doing things in a slightly different order. So we're gonna do everything the same, except we're going to do the medical treatment quest after. That's it. It's the only change I'm making here. That.
Greeting.
And we sonic sensor you. We get that experience. And remember, 11,305 experience here. I'm gonna save because it's easy to mess things up at this console here.
When the dock.
Okay, we're gonna go through all the same stuff here. Okay. Just so we know it's not one of these things that I'm missing here. Okay. So now we'll go get our other stuff done here. Why this is, I do not know. I was testing it yesterday. And it apparently is a thing.
So.
Could just be the way that we're doing the quests. I don't know. Not a clue. Okay, patient treatment. Alright, that leveled me. we have all the voice print protocols we need here. Yep, complete set. Okay. And then we go ahead and we trick you. Okay, bonus experience there. Come here. We'll check the system ID signature. Enter the voice print. Open the airlock. So, we have 100 less experience. I did all the same steps. I did them in a different order. 100 less experience. So, I do not know why this is a thing. It is.
Emergency lockdown.
And so we're gonna do that. But yeah. It is exceedingly bizarre. I can't quite figure out what is going on. If anyone wants to use some of their own testing and see if they can solve it. I do not know, but apparently it is worth more experience to do everything in that console at once. So, who knows? Who knows? With the protocol droid's help, I finished work on the sonic imprint sensors. I've installed them on the mining droids, but I'm locking up the original here to prevent the other miners from using its ability to record and playback voices to override the droid's voice print protocols. With the sonic imprint sensor, you might be able to record pieces of the maintenance officer's voice from holologs and use them to open the airlock door. Okay, yep, we just read that. Intended as a prototype droid component, this small sonic receiver allows sounds and voices to be recorded, spliced, and then played back. To record a voice, you must have the sensor in your possession, then speak to the subject you wish to record.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Can you play back the maintenance officer's last words?
Recitation? Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Can you repeat that?
Recitation? Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Alright, heard enough. I'll be going now. Able to get a third of the voice print code from one of the hologs. Now you just need to find the other fragments. Trying to make sure. Yeah, well, I still see droids out there. Sometimes, apparently, they can despawn, and that's not the place we want to find ourselves, so... Just making sure.
Found anything?
Sealed with... I need to open the airlock, but sealed with voice print protocol by the maintenance officer.
Voice print? Great. That means he'd have to speak the code. And he's dead, right?
Looks that way.
There's ways to beat voice prints, though. If you can get samples of his voice and the right words, you should be able to fake the voice print code, if you know what it is. You know, I overheard the maintenance officer getting chewed out by the security officer. You might want to check the security office on this level and see if there's any voice samples stored in the logs. And maybe there's samples of the code in the maintenance officer's holologs, if you can find a way to record them.
I have a sonic sensor and the code. I just need to find the right words to record.
That's a start. See if you can find any recordings where the maintenance officer is speaking, and try to piece together the words to unlock the voice print.
Alright. Zip, zip, zoom! Check security records. Mining droid maintenance logs.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the Exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Alright. So there's another piece. You'll get second part voice print code from my monologues. Just need to find the last fragment. You should have the complete code. We'll pop on over here. Says patient treatment. All subjects being treated for severe plasma burns. Last treatment request result in death for all subjects except patient 3 was reduced to minimal life signs. Check the last treatment request. Lethal dose of sedatives was administered to the tanks, including number 3. There is no record of who ordered the treatment. Attempt to track the treatment request. Treatment was administered by remote from another console within the facility, 34103. You cannot determine its location, but you would recognize the ID signature if you access the console. With computer use, you discovered the ID signature of the terminal that transmitted the lethal medication order. If you can find that terminal facility, you may be able to find out who issued the order. Alright. So now, we are going to go, before we use our console, we're going to go talk. Should we talk to the droid first?
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance? This.
Okay. How do you know me? Who's your previous master? What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Why don't you tell me anyway? Where was I? How did I get from Arbiter to here? An idea what attacked a small freighter. What was this? Freighter. Bounty. Why do they have not come here? So... They want me to capture. How'd they find out it's a Jedi? Information would not have been in the database. What happened? What happened? What happened? Sadly. Are you responsible for all this?
Defensive answer. Master, I am a protocol droid, not a well-crafted assassination droid of unrivaled sophistication. To have carried out the actions that took place here would have required an unusual set of skills. It is highly unlikely I possess the knowledge of how to reprogram the memory cores of base worker-class droids into killing machines, let alone to terminate the organics at this facility, utilizing only Aerotech 500 series laser mining drills and explosives fashioned from proton missile cores.
Yeah, I think you're responsible.
Admission. I cannot and will not attempt to change your mind, Master. I would urge you to consider that your Kolto tank treatments may have caused some disorientation.
Do you know who administered sedatives in the Kolto tanks in the medical bay, killing the incapacitated miners?
Conjecture. The administration of a large dose of sedatives over a short period of time would likely prove fatal to miners, although not to a Jedi. For a Jedi, it would simply render them unconscious for ease of transport. Quite inventive.
Inventive? Those miners were murdered.
Answer. I was merely commenting on the idea itself, Master, not the execution of the idea. Though that, too, was inventive. Besides, Master, those miners intended to murder you, or worse. Any complaints they would have at being murdered would be the highest form of hypocrisy.
I have more questions. Okay. How do you know me? Where was I? Locked. Fine. What was this freighter? Not came here. Happens the ship arrived. They find out it's a Jedi. Pleasantness. What happened? Yep. Are you responsible? Think you're responsible. Is that pride I hear in your voice?
Answer. I was merely commenting on the idea itself, Master, not the execution of the idea. Though that, too, was inventive. Besides, Master, those miners intended to murder you, or worse. Any complaints they would have at being murdered would be the highest form of hypocrisy.
Alright. Didn't get any experience for that, but I wasn't expecting to. Computer use, you discovered the ID signature of the terminal and transmitted a lethal medication order. If you can find the terminal facility, maybe it'll find out who issued the order. It'll get the second part of voice print code from one of the hologs. You just need to find the last fragment. You should have complete code. Alright. XP for me. Okay, Progress Maintenance Console, Emergency Lockdown and Effect Console commands, check ID signature. Computer matches console signal from which the sedatives were issued that killed all the miners in the medical bay. Order was given from this terminal after a few minutes before the emergency lockdown took place. Numerous safety overrides were bypassed under the guise of issuing emergency treatment. Furthermore, it appears 2 cameras in the medical bay were linked to this terminal, then locked into place. The camera to the morgue and the camera in the room with the Kolto tanks. There is no record of who issued these commands, but whoever issued the command had to have full access to the terminal. Progress Maintenance Console, Lockdown Effect Console commands, yep. Alright. Access Maintenance Logs. Access Log 25310, Sonic Imprint Sensor.
Finish the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands.
Access log 253-11, Ebon Hawk droids.
Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebon Hawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior cores, so... There's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off.
253-12, Jedi.
Been speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi in med bay. I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid told me that his master is the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy, and that the Jedi had served in the Mandalorian Wars almost 10 years ago. That would have meant that the Jedi served under Revan for a time. That can't be good. Everyone knows that all the Jedi who followed Revan fell to the dark side.
Access log 253-13, exchange bounty.
Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Corda. Corda said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down that idea pretty quick. But I don't think Corda and his men are going to give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid, and he seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Corda wouldn't...
Sonic sensor access log 253-15, voice print ID.
When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebon Hawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
Access log 253-16, security problems.
The maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it, though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility and they're using the droids to do it. But why?
Let's play this
When the
one
dock
again.
officer reported the droids repairing the Ebon Hawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
Okay, main console. Do this again. Yep. Emergency subroutines. Emergency routines, emergency lockdown effect. Check for exits from the fuel depot. Containment field active, administrative, turbolift active, emergency turbolift shutdown, airlock active. Check containment field. Containment field activated, breach in fuel lines detected, access to hangar bay denied. Trace source of the breach. Systems registering a blast in one of the main fuel lines. Containment field has been activated to keep the explosion isolated within the hangar bay and fuel lines. It would imply the fuel lines connect directly to the hangar bay. If I could get access to the fuel lines, you could bypass the containment field entirely. Check the fuel lines. All the fuel lines are currently sealed because no ships are docked within the facility. They would automatically open if a ship did arrive. That'd mean you'd have to board the dock ship and go through the fuel line to reach the hangar, however, which would be an extreme means of gaining access. Check other exits from the fuel depot. Check turbolift to administration level. Turbolift to administration. Access to fuel depot denied. Access to administration permitted. Turbolift to administration levels programmed to automatically open only when entering administration from the fuel depot. Check other exits. Check turbolift to mining tunnels. Turbolift to mining tunnels. Detonations detected. Vending systems activated. Access denied. Turbolift to the mining tunnels has been locked down. Cannot be opened. You cannot use it to re-enter the tunnels. Check airlock. Airlock's been sealed from inside this level as if to prevent someone from coming in from the outside. Emergency subroutines. Check emergency lockdown status. Explosions in the facility looks like they have locked down every blast door in the facility, including one's the hangar. Looks like each turbolift door needs to be opened manually. Against procedure, however, the doors have been programmed so that anyone entering the administration level will have the doors open automatically, but the turbolifts will not respond to anyone leaving the level, effectively cutting administration level off from the rest of the facility. Turn to main console functions. check ventilation systems. Ventilation systems active. Mining tunnels dormitory section. Ventilation systems appear to be disabled except in 2 areas. The mining tunnels on the level above, main living quarters on the other side of the asteroid. Ventilation systems in mining tunnels activated as soon as containment fields went down. System is now venting fuel out onto the surface of the asteroid to keep it from building up within the facility. Trace source of containment field shut down. Containment fields appear to have been shut down via remote in another section of the facility. You can't get a signature on the ID terminal. Okay, access comm systems. Communication system damage inoperative. Repair run diagnostic on damaged systems. Diagnostic running. Signal unit destroyed. Comm system from fuel depot inoperative. Comm system circuit's been severed with laser drill. There's too much interference in the asteroid rock to allow you to contact any other level via comlink. Access cameras. Containment field camera. Droid maintenance area has been sealed by the emergency lockdown. However, new programming's been introduced to keep it from opening, even if the lockdown's canceled. There's no way to shut down the field you can see from this terminal. It means anyone inside the facility is effectively cut off from the hangar bay. Maintenance level camera. Fuel line sensors. Fuel line deposits fuel into docked starships. Since no ships are currently docked at the Progress facility, it is sealed. There appears to be a damaged T3 unit dumped in the fuel line. Maybe you're missing T3 unit. There's also some sort of metal case next to the T3 unit, but you can't make it out. It may have been deliberately dumped down there. Alright, fuel line. Since no ships are currently docked, sealed. Maybe you're missing T3. Airlock. Alright. Go ahead, we're going to do our level here. Yep, we'll go like that. And then next level we can start catching up demolitions. And as far as powers go, yeah, I think we want to get effect mined here. Okay. Track down the terminal used to poison the miners to a console in the Progress Fuel Depot. There is no record of who used the terminal, but the incident took place after the maintenance officer voice printed the terminal, which means only he or someone with his voice could have access to it. You now have a complete set of the maintenance officer's voice fragments, enough to splice together the code. All you need to do is go to the maintenance officer's terminal and activate it.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Well, I found a T3 unit in one of the fuel pipes. It looks damaged.
Alarmed query. Indeed. Master, how is it possible that a T3 unit got dumped in such a place? Like a piece of unwanted garbage? Thoughtful extrapolation. Perhaps it ran afoul of the other droids in this facility and was attacked. Most distressing. It is too bad that there is no way to reach the droid from here, Master. Otherwise you might be able to determine what happened to it.
More questions. Yeah, how do you know me again? Who was your previous master? Okay. What happens? Oh, they want me captured.
Quick. What?
Okay. Are you responsible?
Defensive answer.
I think you're responsible.
Admission. I cannot and will not attempt to change your mind, Master. I would urge you to consider that your Kolto tank treatments may have caused some disorientation.
Do you know administered sedatives in the cold tanks and medical bay killing the incapacitated miners?
Conjecture. The administration of a large dose of sedatives over a short period of time would likely prove fatal to minors, although not to a Jedi. For a Jedi, it would simply render them unconscious for ease of transport. Quite inventive.
Those miners were murdered.
Answer. I was merely commenting on the idea itself, Master, not the execution of the idea. Though that, too, was inventive. Besides, Master, those miners intended to murder you, or worse. Any complaints they would have at being murdered would be the highest form of hypocrisy. Of course.
Can you play back the maintenance officer's last words?
Recitation? Oh, yes,
Okay, hold on. I am gonna test something here. HK? No way.
Greetings.
So let's see if there's any difference here. And experience 10305.
Greetings.
Okay, so we got two different options here. So 10555.
Greetings.
Or we've got okay. They're the same. Exactly the same. Okay, wanted to make sure.
Greetings.
Can't you speak the voice code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
Believed to possess.
Irritated statement. Master, if you insist on echoing everything I say, this already tedious conversation is in danger of becoming even longer. Clarification. But yes, most droids are believed to possess ethics programming. Such programming would prevent me from using my incredible talents to break a voice print code.
Well, I understand if your limited functionality prevents you from mimicking the maintenance officer's voice accurately.
Irritated objection. Master, there is nothing wrong with my communications functionality. I will prove it. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Yes, I think that's all I'll need, actually.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Alright. With the sonic imprint sensor, you're able to trick the HK unit into playing back the code in the maintenance officer's voice. Now that you have the code, it should be easy to open the airlock. Perfect. Alright, enter voice print code.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
Voice recognition confirmed, maintenance authorization active, full system access granted. Check system ID signature. Okay. Orders given from this terminal a few minutes before the emergency lockdown took place. Numerous safety overrides were bypassed under the guise of issuing emergency treatment. Okay. Alright. Save over that. Okay, so if we destroy this console here, we get 250 experience. Or we open the airlock with the maintenance officer override. We get 500 experience. Yeah, I'm not sure why I end with more XP doing things in a slightly different order, but okay. Okay. Just seeing if now that we have full access, if there's anything we can do here. Access some routines. Okay. Comm system. Okay, yeah, there's a bunch of droids. Alright. So now I'm in the position that I'm going to need to do a little bit of testing and stuff, and then loop rolling. So we're gonna probably do that here.
A lot thoughtful extra. It is.
Yeah. Alright. Well, in that case, folks, I'll see you on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And I'm back, and you might be wondering what I'm doing here. So, I suddenly had something I was thinking about. The droid that we spawn here. I'm like, wait, can we roll the loot on that? Also, this, of course, was one where I just skipped through everything because I wanted to see what would happen. So I roll that. I can't even keep that. So, okay. Yep, that is a thing that has happened here. Yes, indeed. I was really just trying to explore that 5 experience that I missed. Trying to figure that out. But, yeah. Okay. Okay. Of course, I wasn't expecting to get something quite so, like, desirable. But here we are. Okay. Well, I'll try to figure things out, and yeah. I'll see you folks on the flip side of the dark side. I'll see you there. And we're back. Fun little fact that I've found out. So, if I actually go and start the medical bay quest, I end up with more experience. I don't know why. I assume there's some math to it. There are 2 kinds of people in this world. Those that can... Wait. No, that's not how the joke goes. There are 3 kinds of people in this world. Those that can do math and those that can't. And there are 2 kinds of people in this world. Those who can tell a joke properly and those who can't. Alright. So we're going to actually come here. All subjects being treated for severe plasma burns. Last treatment request resulted in death for all subjects except patient 3, who was reduced to minimal life signs. Words are hard sometimes. Check last treatment request. Lethal dose of sedatives was administered to all the tanks. Clean number 3. There's no record of who ordered the treatment. So we get 50 XP. Found records showing that a lethal sedative treatment was given to the miners in the Pragus Medical Bay. You received the same lethal dose but survived. You should try to find out who administered the treatment and why they tried to kill you. So, we're sitting at 1800 experience there. So, when we start killing droids there, we should end up, as a result, somehow, with weird, strange, arcane maths, we should end up with more XP. I tested it. It worked. Maybe somebody in the comments can explain the maths, because I know math's good. But I'm going to go ahead and re-roll and re-roll and re-roll and re-roll. And I'll see you folks back on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. So, I wasn't able to re-roll those sweet gloves. But I am back after doing many, many re-rolls. So many re-rolls. And we're also gonna go ahead. We're gonna change up how I did things just a slight bit here. We're still gonna drop everything into repair like we did before. But as far as powers, last time we went with Stun Droid, which does, pop up an additional option. But I'm honestly thinking we do something a little bit different here. I could get the first tier of Effect Mind, which we know we're going to need. There's also some to be said for just getting energy resistance, because that's just straight up 6 damage reduction. It's very, very tempting. Yeah, I think we do get energy resistance here. Yeah, I think... Or do we want to get our first stage of shock here? We can't get deflection yet. Alright, let's get Effect Mind, actually, here. So, we'll get that instead. And then... let's see here. We'll... level 4 now. And I just want to show what loot I did roll. So let me run back through here. Now, besides this, I believe we'll do things different on the next level we gain as well. So, yeah. Here we go. So we got a Stealth Field Enhancer. Gives us more stealth skill, which gives us more crafting options. So, there we go. Alright. Well, I will see you back on the flip side of the dark side as I continue to get back to where I was. So, see you there. Bye. Well, not bye, but see you on the flip side. And we're back. So, what am I doing? Well, we're going to actually use the workbench a little different than we did last time here. Why is that? Well, I want to make things a little bit easier for myself coming up here. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll leave that alone. So, I think what we do here we go ahead, we make that. Yeah, I think getting the regeneration might be worthwhile. Yeah, treat injury 15. Nowhere near that. I mean, this could be good too. That's really expensive to make. Let's go ahead do that. Yep, we'll upgrade our miner outfit here. Yep, can't put that on. Let's put that on. Get some regeneration going. Yeah, and I think we want to make a vibro sword here. Just straight up better. And then I think we want to make some things that are good against droids here. I mean, damage bonus 1 to 3 is kind of nice. But this just destroys droids here. So we'll get that. Okay. Damage bonus 1. I suppose we get that. And a little bit less defense. I think that's fine here. Yep. Assemble. So now we do a ton of damage to droids. Love it. Okay. Well, I'll see you folks on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And I'm back. So, interesting story. So, I had tested things, or so I thought, and ended up with more experience picking up the Medbay Murders quest. But then, after doing all of that, I got less experience. Significantly less. I'm very confounded and dismayed, but that meant I had to redo. I had to redo a lot. That meant I had to spend hours re-rolling and re-rolling. Now, you could say, Rowan, you don't need to spend hours re-rolling and re-rolling. My God, man, just play the game. But that's not how we roll around here. That's not the Rowan way. We must do better. We are better than that. So, dear viewer, I toiled and labored. We got a Bothan perception visor. So, basically, another skill hat. But that's what we're going with. It's not the gloves that I wanted. I can't seem to get those to spawn. And I couldn't get another stealth hat. So we'll take the skill-upping items that we get. We'll take what we can find. So that's what I wanted to show you, folks. That's what we've done. And now I'm going to go replay through all of this. But I'm making the same choice as far as leveling. We're going to take Effect Mind instead of Disable Droid. We might get Disable Droid down the line, but yeah. So that's my story, and I'll see you folks on the other side. And hopefully, this time, fingers crossed, the experience calculations work out, because boy am I getting frustrated. I'll see you there, folks. And we're back. So, I made an interesting discovery. So, first off, I want to point out the difference between using the computer compared to unlocking the cylinder is 20 more experience for using the computer skill, okay? But let's use security here. Alright, it's in here. We've got some chemicals, some components, security tunneler, sonic grenade, med pack. Okay. Alright. Interesting. I'll end before I load here. So 810 experience. Alright. Alright. Well, what if instead we do this? Alright, we get 60 experience. So 830, so 20 more experience. But interesting. No components, no chemicals. So we still get 1 security tunneler, 2 sonic grenades, and 1 med pack here. But by using the computer method... Oh, and very interesting. It looks like the components and chemicals are randomized. Each time we unlock it, completely different amounts. So, now begs the question, how many of those are worth losing out on 20 experience? 18 components? I suppose if we roll high enough, it might just be worthwhile. 10 and 10. Alright, well, I have a new dice roll mechanic to test out. Oh boy. But I'll see you folks on the flip side. That's a Rowan problem, not a you problem, unless you are following along, in which case it's an all of our problem. Yeah, we're gonna lose out on 20 experience if I can get a good roll, cause, well, yeah, loot. Loot's the thing that we do. Alright, folks. I'll see you on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. So, after a whole bunch of rerolls, I got 30 components and 21 chemicals. This is the highest total that I've rolled. I've seen, it looks like you can get about 30 of either, but I've been averaging pretty low numbers. So this is the highest one that I got. This was one that I wasn't about to do like 15, 20 hours of reloads. And you think I'm joking? I'm not. That's how much I did just to get, like, some of these items here. So, when you total it all up, it's about 15-20 hours. Yeah. So, actually, it's probably more. Actually, now that I think about it. But, point being, I spent maybe an hour on this. Because it was a lot quicker to do. There wasn't much waiting for stuff. We're gonna call it good. Alright? We're gonna call it good. Alright. See you folks on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. So, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to pick up the Medical Bay Murders quest now. Hopefully this time I don't lose out on a bunch of experience. We did sacrifice 20 XP for a bunch of components and chemicals, but I think it's a valuable trade here. So we're going to do patient treatment. All subjects being treated for severe plasma burns. Last treatment request resulted in death for all subjects except patient number 3, who was reduced to minimal life signs. Check last treatment request. Lethal dose of sedatives was administered to all the tanks, including number 3. No record of who ordered the treatment. Now, we're not going to do this yet. So, I get my 50 experience there. We found records showing lethal sedative treatment was given to the miners in the Progress Medical Bay. Received same lethal dose but survived. Should try to find out who administered the treatment, why they tried to kill you. So, before we get more information here, we're going to actually go talk to Atten, because this opens up some conversation that I missed. I genuinely missed things. Shame, shame, shame on Rowan. How could this be? Alas, it is true though. I did indeed miss the thing. Glad you survived the tunnels. Fine aiming while you're down
Found
here.
anything?
So I already talked to him before, but we're gonna do the miners in the med bay were murdered. You know why? We try to intimidate him.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Wanted to know if you knew anything, and you don't.
So you done interrogating me, or are we gonna work together and try to get out of this mess?
So
Found anything?
once we've done that, we can't talk to him again about it. So, that's what I found. Or that's what I missed. I'll see you folks back on the flip side of the dark side. And hopefully, we'll be able to move forward. Finally. And we're back. Okay, so also minor murders
Yes?
opened up this.
What have you found?
Minor, not... You know what? You know, the people that mine things. We got it. YouTube don't demonetize me. We know what was meant. The minor medical bay murders. So we're gonna also intimidate the miners in the med bay were murdered. Know why?
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
I wasn't. I got the same dose, but I survived for some reason.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious. Yes?
The patients in the med bay were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives. Any idea how that happened?
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
I am trained to resist poisons of the body.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
You seem to know a lot about Jedi techniques.
And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy. I have found that answers come in their own time, not ours. Turn your energy to the matter at hand. If we cannot find a way out of here, the answers will prove useless anyway.
Stay here and be quiet.
Yes? What?
Okay, any idea?
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
Maybe I'll ask the killer when I find him or her.
Very well. If they do not find us first, be watchful.
See what I can find, come back to check on you later.
Yes?
Alright. So, we are going to also go and finish this off in level here. I also don't think we can ask Atten again about the murders here.
Found anything?
Yeah. He is not being very forthcoming. Alright. Progress Maintenance Council, Emergency Lockdown in Effect, Council Commands, check System ID. Viewer matches Council signature from where the set of command was issued that killed all the miners in the medical bay. Order was given from this terminal a few minutes before the emergency lockdown took place. Numerous safety overrides are bypassed under the guise issuing emergency treatment. Furthermore, it appears 2 cameras in the medical bay were linked to this terminal, then locked into place. The camera to the morgue and the camera to the room of the coltal tanks. No record of who issued these commands. Whoever issued the command would have had to have full access to the terminal. Turn main console. Okay. Yep. Access maintenance logs. Oh, we should probably... Alright, we'll go through all of this, because... Alright, I just... Alright, I'll redo some of this stuff. I just want to basically get the level up part here. Because we've all seen all this. Okay. Alright. Got my level up. So, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna bump that up. We're gonna bump that up. Gonna go with Persuade. Gonna go with Security. That's all we can do. As far as powers here. So now, this is a tough call here. Can't quite get Force Deflection. I think we do now get Shock. I know Shock is a major one that we're going to want. So I think this is the level that we do take it. Alright. Well, I'll see you folks on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. It is time. Let's go ahead into the airlock. In order to exit the airlock, you'll need the spacesuit stored in the locker in this room. It should equip automatically when you select the outer airlock. Also, because I've been testing and doing stuff, I can't remember. So here's what we've done for skills. So same thing we did before. We've got computer use up to 8, demolition stealth at 6, awareness 6, persuade 8, repair 8, security 8, treat injury 6. And then as far as powers, we did take shock. Alright. Got the spacesuit here. And we go. These sections are... I mean, they're necessary for setting up kind of what's going on, but they're not particularly interesting. We're just kind of bopping along. Alright.
That's about time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility. On the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
Really? Maybe you should look up.
Huh? What are you doing out there?
I need to reach the miners in the dormitory section. This is the only way to get there. It's hard to select things.
You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick.
I'm trying to pick up the pace, believe me.
What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Paraga's fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path.
Why are the vents placed so close to the exterior scaffolding anyway?
That's just it. They're not supposed to be active when the airlock's opened, and not without the safety measures kicking in. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior, and only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now, what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
Me too, buddy. Me too. And this is why we're on full screen mode, because otherwise it doesn't capture the video. Here they come. Down there's it getting its fuel. Alright. So, although the HK protocol droid told you to see if you can find the administration officer in the dormitory to see if he has the access codes, a Republic ship has docked to the mining facility. It is possible that you could use the fuel connection line to bypass the force field in the fuel depot and enter the hangar from another direction, bypassing the force field entirely. Which is good. Because how else are we getting in there? Now, fun fact of all this, I've done all the loot rolls ahead of time, because I knew I was going to have to. I knew it. I knew it was the thing we were going to have to do. Now, because I'm going to have to run by things, I am set on easy right now. Now, I'm going to go ahead here and go back to full screen mode. I'll see you folks on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. Oh, actually, hold on. I'll show you. So, loot doesn't spawn until you get past this door. So just to be sure, I've been running in and saving, loading here, re-rolling loot, because outside that door does not re-roll the loot, which is a lesson I learned the hard way. So, alright. We'll revisit in just a sec. Alright, I'm back, and I want to show the beautiful, beautiful loot roll here. There's actually going to be even more than I initially show you, but this one was very interesting for the fact an exchange work gloves. Neural band's nice too. So exchange work gloves are actually the second tier one. We have yet to find the tier 1 version of this item. I would like it for collection's sake, but I wasn't going to turn down a tier 2 over a tier 1. And then, if we run out here, that's the tier 3 version. Yeah. So no tier 1 version of these, but we jump right to the tier 3. That's huge. And definitely why I'm going with this particular loot roll. So. Alright. I'm just going to run through the zone, taking some damage along the way. It's fine. Okay. So, Turbolift access console system status active, camera records active. Open. So, if we destroy the console, we get no experience. Open Turbolift door. Turbolift door locked. Enter a 5-number code sequence, number range 1 to 20. Alright, slice the door. The door has no access port for a computer spike. It looks like you'll have to enter the code manually to destroy the console. Try to force the Turbolift door. Access camera.
Almost didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you Murglak. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Corda, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it! You! Why are you doing this? Why me?
You. It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But then you had to ruin everything by revealing his identity, and then trying to harm him. And that I cannot allow.
Statement. You are a risk, Corda. You are impulsive, crude, and soon, deceased.
Poor Corda. Fell right into the trap.
Mocking query. Corta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes, in case you managed to get this far.
Okay. Enter the code manually. So we miss out on a little story stuff, but we're doing it for the experience here, because we can go pick up Kreia, and she's going to give us an experience bonus for the whole section. So 7, 5, 13, 17, 3. Okay. You unlock the turbolift in the administration console by deciphering the code and entering it in reverse.
Emergency lockdown. Overridden.
I have felt a disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once.
Enemy?
The one that fired upon the Ebon Hawk as we attempted to rescue you. And he will not let us go without blood being shed.
So what? If he's willing to bleed a little, that's more entertainment for me.
You know much of battle. Enough to know that this is a battle you cannot win.
Then you stay here and rot. I'll take care of this enemy.
We are together in this matter, you and I. What affects you affects me. There can be no division in our actions, or everything is lost.
I'm not letting some old scow hold me up. I travel alone for dark side.
I realize that you have traveled alone ever since the Mandalorian Wars, but that time of self-reflection is over. And if you cannot see beyond yourself and your own needs, then you should know that I have the only means of accessing the Ebon Hawk's Navi computer. Without it, we both are trapped here.
As soon as we're off this rock, I'm gonna find a nice little asteroid to drop you off on for the rest of your short, miserable little life.
We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that has docked here.
Grace joined your party. When she's active in your party, her mentor's special ability gives everyone a bonus to earned experience points. Alright, so we're gonna save here. My mentor. Alright. 1 second, folks. I'm snagged on my headset cord. There we go. Alright.
What is it?
Let's do her level here. So, attributes. So here's the question. Does it pay to level up our companion's skills? Because right now she gets 4 skill points per level here. Yeah, it might be worth doing here. So that we have all of her skills going up here. It's tough. Or we could just start leveling her constitution. I mean, getting her intelligence up early means she is going to be more skillful, which is not a bad thing. You know, I think there is an argument to be made for that. Then she can just drop some points. Well, she'll never be any good at repair. So this is tough. Alright. We'll go Constitution here. Yep. Then those are her skills. And then as far as abilities here, we want her to be buffing the party. So we'll get her Force Aura here. Yep. Oh, and then interesting. She has 1 point left then. Okay. Maybe we do actually get her intelligence up.
I hear you.
Okay. We'll do that. Yeah, 'cause she's getting 4 per level. Yeah. Then she can at least be leveling repair a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, I think we keep giving her buffs. Okay.
What is it? This is not the time for questions.
It's time for answers. Who's pursuing us and why?
They are assassins, and they are responsible for the attack on the Ebon Hawk and the Harbinger. I did not expect them to find us so quickly. We must escape this facility. If we remain here, then we will die.
Your cryptic, standoffish routine's starting to anger me.
And your stubborn blindness to our situation is equally frustrating. I would have expected more from a war veteran, but yet you disappoint me.
Ouch. Maybe if you told me who these attackers chasing us are, we could settle this.
They are assassins, and they are responsible for the attack on the Ebon Hawk and the Harbinger. I did not expect them to find us so quickly. We must escape this facility. If we remain here, then we will die.
Very well.
What is it? This is not the time for questions.
Alright. Yeah, I think there's no harm in making our companions a little bit more skillful here. Yeah. Although, does her getting repair actually do anything? Does not. Yeah, really doesn't. Okay.
I hear you.
Yeah, we'll go Constitution. Because repair, reduce the number of parts, but main character is going to be doing this. And modifies the amount of vitality points from recovered when party member droids use repair kits on themselves. So droids should have repair. She doesn't need it. Stealth and awareness. That's fine. Yeah, she'll have a little bit of repair skill. And that's okay. Okay. It's not hurting anything. But now I gotta talk to her again. Dang it. Oh.
What is it? This is not the time for questions.
It's time for answers.
They are assassins, and they are responsible for the attack on the Ebon Hawk and the Harbinger. I did not expect them to find us so quickly. We must escape this facility. If we remain here, then we will die.
Yeah, well, you're starting to tick me off.
And your stubborn blindness to our situation is equally frustrating. I would have expected more from a war veteran, but yet you disappoint me.
Maybe you disappoint me. Yeah, and you should tell me stuff.
They are assassins, and they are responsible for the attack on the Ebon Hawk and the Harbinger. I did not expect them to find us so quickly. We must escape this facility. If we remain here, then we will die.
Alright. Well, we're back. Yeah. As cool as it would be to give her skills, I don't think it really benefits us. Let's see here. Yeah, we can save over some of these loot rolls here. Leveling time. Leveling time, time for leveling time. No, she needs some gear. Let's give her some fortitude. I don't want them using their minds on me. Don't do it. Because I think once they toss the mines, they lose it from their item drops. I think we already tested that. I don't think you have mines. Please die. Okay. Yeah. And also just to call out, so right now... So I remember how to... Okay. She has... Oh, that's right. She's got force camouflage. Yes, it's over here. So, she's not giving us 5% yet, but 3% bonus experience right now. Okay. Hololog looks like it needs to be plugged into a holo reader in order to play back the contents. Okay. Give myself the infiltrator gloves. And she can have some things here. Yeah. Let's give you a mining laser. get on. Now, let's see if we can get to the ones that toss grenades here quickly.
Fallen.
Rude. Absolutely rude. Okay. Yeah, and because it didn't toss its grenade, we get one. Oh, for crying out loud, seriously? Okay. Okay, I'm a little annoyed. Okay. 1984. See if she gets the experience there. Yeah. Just need her to not cause trouble. Because we want to do this just so to maximize experience. And if she's running around, doing her own thing, this isn't gonna work. I swear they're never gonna get around to fixing the ventilation systems. And if the food processor's back up again, next time the fumes start flooding the mess hall, I will rather be dead rather than just nauseous. I'll keep the breath mask here just in case we have a repeat incident. Okay. And she can just chill right there and not cause any trouble. Got another lecture about contraband today. Security hasn't started doing spot checks of our quarters yet, so my cash and lower bunk in my room in the eastern dormitory should be safe. You won't even know it's there unless you know to look for it. Porter come around again, asking if I had any special cargo to sell. But I was getting a bad feeling about how he was asking, so I stayed quiet about my stash. I'm gonna keep that blaster I smuggled from Tito's and a few grenades there, just in case things here get rough. Only benefit to having a room the furthest from the door is that it should buy me enough time to dump the contraband if security does a surprise inspection. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Trooping on. So should be 150. Just making sure I get the right amount of experience here with far away. Yeah, I am getting the bonus. Nope. Don't kill these things right now. Also, I just realized we did all this on easy. I'll be right back. Because that may impact XP. And I don't want to be on easy. We're here for a hard mode. Just using easy so I don't have to constantly reload when trying to run by things. It's just because I've done it too many times now. Alright. And we're back. Okay. Did everything properly on difficult. I can't believe that I forgot that, but, you know, these are the things that happen.
Fallen.
Freya?
What is it?
Okay. Let's not run around like idiots. Okay. Gonna go solo. You just stay put. I also renamed Loot 6 so I don't accidentally get rid of it. Okay, don't you grenade me. Don't grenade me, bro. Now that we're doing everything right here. Okay, we're just gonna carefully and cautiously do all the things. Krea's gonna cause no trouble at all. Sitting right there. And giving me passive bonus experience. You hear that, Krea? Passive bonus experience here. Some of these things alive for now. You please die. Die. Oh, I'm gonna die.
I hear.
Okay. Alright, just please die. Please. Please die. Okay. Alright. It's fine. Just need to be a little bit more tactical here. That's super rude. Please. You're supposed to die. Okay, don't kill that thing. We're leaving it alive. Alright. We're still, yeah, okay. Just making sure. Now I'm starting to get paranoid. Yeah, kill the ones that freeze us here.
What is it?
Alright, maybe we killed the big one that's destroying my face. Can you? Ow. Okay. Alright. Alright. Things are getting a little wild and wacky here. Can you just die already? Thank you. Okay. 877 here. Okay, we are getting my bonus experience, even though Krea's really far away. Okay. Can kill you. Ow. Okay. Just gonna make sure I'm still getting heaps of experience here. As I die. Good. Yeah, we're definitely getting the bonus experience here. Now the fire suppression systems have gone active. I can't even make it to the dormitory section. I watched the turrets turn their carbonite freeze rays on Maban before he even got halfway across the room. Fortunately, their range doesn't seem to go beyond the room itself, so I was able to remain safe in the corridor. But I didn't have any ranged weapons to take them out from a distance. I didn't have a stealth field generator to sneak across the room either. I tried unlocking the storage room door to see if there's any cold-resistant items or grenades I could use. The door was sealed from the lockdown. I don't know enough about security systems to open it, and I didn't have a sonic charge to blow the door open. Still, as long as the droids don't make it into this section, I should be alright. Yeah. Get my infiltrator gloves on. Ow. Okay. Not quite a level yet here. Alright, we got some enemies in here. No, actually, you need to die first. And it tossed its grenade. Of course it did. Of course it did. Do that. Okay, kill you. Seriously? Okay. So I still need a fair whack of experience there. Okay, let's just see what everything gives me. Ow. Okay, how much experience are you? 150. Oh, the big guys are the ones I should be leaving alive here. Well, it's 200. We'll see what we can do here. Oh, for crying out loud. Stop. Crying out loud. Just don't do it. Okay. Ow. Crying out loud. Alright, I think we do want to kill these guys here. Said kill this guy here. Oh my god. Upsetting it is. There we go. Don't do it. Alright, we got it. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. We'll overwrite this. We're gonna leave the big guys. No. Okay. Alright, we need to just refill here a little bit. Just a little bit. Ouchie. Okay, I need quite a bit of experience still. Nope. Okay, we're probably gonna have to kill. At least a couple of these guys. Progress work, assignment console, emergency lockdown, primary functions offline. Okay, let's see. Need 704 here. Slice it. I'm not sure which one's better here. Reroute. Okay, 756. Just wanted to see if there's any difference in functions we get. Okay. Check duty shift logs. These appear to be nothing more than a long list of work assignments. The number of miners available for duty decreasing over the past 3 days, citing several medbay logs. Says remote camera controls. Camera functions, mess hall. Dormitory west. Looks like the miners inside the dormitory are either dead or unconscious, and the gas you see on screen looks toxic. Shut down the dormitory ventilation systems. Shut down the gas dormitory section. Okay, but the poison gas looks like it's been shut off. Dormitory comm system. System crackles life. There's no sound coming from the dormitories. Okay. Doing. Alright, we need to pop this open here. Oh, appears to be locked from the console across the room. No, it's not even letting me do security skill, huh? Okay, what if we use a security tumbler? I'm just... Okay, we're not gonna use the resources. I just wanted to see. and dormitory lockdown. Alright, we got two big guys in there. Okay. Thank you. Alright. Need a little bit less than 600 experience here. Okay. Round this up to 500, so I need about 500 experience there. Okay. Yeah, we'll save over this one. Alright. Pop you open. Come on. Alright. So, quick test here. Okay. So you're worth 200. And then... what are you worth afterwards? 150. Okay, let's see which way gets me more experience. Hi. 15,355. The irony is that 20 experience would have actually kind of made a difference there. But I wanted the loot. We're not all in on experience. not loot too. Either one ends up being fine. Alright. Let's level here. Okay. So then we have 3 points left. I think we gotta get demolitions moving up as well here. Awareness would be really good too. So once we get this maxed, next level I'll actually have 2 extra points there. Yeah. We should be A-okay here. And keeping everything moving on up. Alright, Force Immunity, Stun, Arm Specialist 2. We need to get the regenerate skills here. Let's get regenerate force points. And getting heal. Yeah, heals all party members in 15 meters, 5 vitality plus 1 point for every charisma, wisdom, and level. Alright. Okay. Now I think we can grab Freya here. Alright, crap. Okay, I think we've pretty much looted everything here. Okay, locked stuff we're still gonna leave for now. Damaged cylinder. Blast cylinder has been damaged in an explosion that hit this level. Lock is melted. Maybe it'll blast open with mine. Okay. Pop you. Alright, feeling pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Okay, let's just pop back this way quick. Let's not have crit. I had turned on solo mode, Kreia. You get to just sit now. That makes me so mad. She just straight up hits the mines for me. Good. Good. Good, I say. Okay. Grab that. Not gonna pop the security door yet. Actually go back out. Or airlock door is sealed and locked behind it. Okay. That's fair. We'll deal with all that a little bit later here. Alright, log terminal. Deal with that in a moment here. Mine administrator log. This holo log looks like it needs to be plugged into holo reader in order to play back the contents. Found the corpse of the administration officer. He had a holo log on the body which could contain the codes to open the hangar bay. You can find a holo log reader. If the log doesn't contain the hangar codes, then you need to find another way past Fuel Depot, force fields, reach that unlock. Okay. We can leave that alone. Doors locking mechanisms damaged beyond repair. You need blow to open mine. Oh, can we not attack it? Huh. Alright, well, fine. See how it is. We'll use this log terminal in a moment here. Yeah, we're just gonna wait on all this stuff we can unlock. Less enemies are behind the door. Okay, damage beyond repair. Need blow it open with mine. Okay, there's our hidden compartment. Got a heavy combat suit. Nice pile of gear there. Hololog looks like it needs to be plugged into holoreader in order to play back the contents. We've underlay mark 1. Side note, I'm just looking here. So I'm already up to 15 computer use, 17 demolitions, 17 security, 15 repair. Feels pretty good. Okay, leave that alone. Ah. Hololog looks like it needs to be plugged in holoreader in order to play back the contents. Okay. Broken log terminal, huh? Scavenge the console for components that shattered beyond repair. Scavenge some components on broken terminal. Okay. Oh, I'm not even wearing my infiltrator gloves. Oh, these are slightly better mining lasers. Common range weapon in the galaxy's basic blaster pistol, firing a bolt of intense coherent light, powered by a replaceable power pack. Fragmentation grenades, very basic, explode when thrown, showering the enemy shrapnel style again, but it's definitely effective. Ooh, just regular ion grenade. Emit a deadly strong burst of energy, devastating any droid's personal shields caught in the effect. Combat suit. This version of combat suit offers more protection than the basic model. It is heavier overall, not quite as flexible. Many consider trade-offs worthwhile. Breath mask. Standard issue gear for Republic forces, most professional soldiers, protecting them from a variety of gas-based attacks. Mandalorian melee shield. Mandalorians don't fear melee combat, but anything that absorbs physical damage brings them a step closer to victory. These forearm shields are a favorite. Units are discarded once their maximum activations have been expended. Okay, here's the data pads we found. Shot of this enhancer provides temporary boost to the dexterity of the user. Effect wears off after a short time. Side effects are considered minimal. Sim bonuses that affect the same statistic do not stack. Note kit. Wide spectrum antidote hypo spray injectors designed to neutralize all known poisons. Lowered attribute scores are returned to normal. Physical damage halted. Damage already suffered must still be healed by other means. Spacesuit. Standard model spacesuit used to protect the wearer from the cold vacuum of space. Because design, anyone wearing the suit will have to unequip their weapons. Enhanced energy cells can stabilize the blade, increasing damage. Only certain melee weapons like vibro blades can utilize energy cells. Modifications require workbench with adequate tools. Like plating, ally overlays can enhance armor performance. Modifications require a workbench with adequate tools and armor of high quality marked as upgradable. Underlay can have a variety of effects on the armor to which it's applied. Modifications require workbench, adequate tools, or high quality marked as upgradable. Slam can broaden the beam of certain blaster types, increasing damage or possibly granting other effects. Modifications require workbench, a weapon of high quality marked as upgradable. Okay. Okay, Kreia. You can come back. Maybe not. Alright. Use it. So she's got 16 Constitution. So we could just build a bioantidote system and put it on Kreia. That's a lot of my chemicals. Might actually be worth doing, though. Plus, we did up her constitution. Nope. That's not what I want to do. Yeah, I think it's probably worth it. There we go. Yeah, gives her more hit points. Makes her immune to poison. It's fantastic. Alright. I'm going to pause things here, folks. I'll see you on the flip side of the dark side. See you there. And we're back. And we're going to actually end the episode because I didn't realize how long my combined recording files were getting. So, next episode, we'll check out these holologs that we picked up, and then we're going to go confront HK. So, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you like what I do. And I'll see you guys I'll see you guys next time. Won't be on the flip side of the dark side, but it could be. So either way, bye!